The CBS 2 investigators have obtained body camera video Chicago police did not want released.
Yeah, it shows an 8-year-old boy standing on the streets in handcuffs after officers wrongly raided his home. 2 investigator Dave Savini and the boy's own mother fought with the department for months to finally reveal what happened to them when officers busted into their home on a bad tip.
The body camera's on.
6 a.m. on a freezing cold school day in March, police surround the Wilson family on the street. Just yards away, inside the family's home, other officers detonate a non-lethal explosive device called a flashbang grenade. Police are looking for guns based on a tip from a confidential informant called a John Doe. Officers search every room, toss the home, even the children's toys. They also bust open the ceiling and climb up to search. A terrifying experience, especially for the little boy in the blue sweatshirt. His name is Royal. He's only 8 years old. Instead of getting ready for elementary school, police have his hands behind his back, handcuffs.
Yeah, 8-year-old child. Why is he in handcuffs?
The family says this was a bad raid and are outraged with how the children were treated, especially Royal. His mom, Dominique Wilson, repeatedly asked police to remove the cuffs from her son.
What did you think might happen to you?
I didn't know. I was just scared. My legs were shaking.
Did you ever think a police officer would handcuff a 3rd grader?
No.
Which one is it? How old are you?
I have every right to see those videos.
That was Royal's mother 3 weeks ago. She was angry with Chicago police, which refused to turn over this body camera video for months. Police initially told her it was too burdensome for them to review 16 hours of video for release.
It's burdensome because it's something to hide. It's something that you don't want to be exposed.
But then suddenly, after we aired her interview exposing the city's refusal to turn it over, she finally got it. And it shows her in handcuffs too. She was cuffed for 2 hours.
I ain't never been in handcuffs before. Never. And my arm is like really hurting.
Body camera's on.
Body cameras are on.
Don't worry about that.
But there's still key body camera video missing. The video the city did turn over doesn't include the first 20 minutes of the raid, when the Wilson family said they were ordered out at gunpoint.
What were they saying?
Come out with your hands up.
Without that video, they can only demonstrate that part.
They hiding that they put rifles to me and my children's heads, aim rifles at us.
In the video we do have, some of the cops on the scene can be heard talking about the tactics the SWAT team used. First, they joked about the use of a flashbang grenade.
Was that a flashbang that they did?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, necessary, man. Necessary.
The scene is safe.
They also questioned the SWAT team's decision to march the family out to the street.
They came out and they're like, "There's a search warrant on your house. Come out." I'm like, that's like the worst way to do this.
And after all that, 40 officers on the scene, a busted ceiling, they found nothing. No guns, no arrests. The informant was wrong.
Why is it that he in handcuffs? Yeah, 8-year-old child. Why is he in handcuffs? Ain't nobody else in handcuffs but grown-ups. That ain't cool, man. That ain't good for him with being a child. No. Wait. The kid, he's 8 years old. He already experiencing something that ain't right for him, for his eyes.
Police records show the raid was executed at 6:03 a.m. and body camera footage reveals Royal was questioned and held in handcuffs until 6:35 a.m. when they were finally removed.
How long did you have the handcuffs on you?
30.
30 minutes?
Yes.
That's an extraordinary event that should happen only in the most extreme circumstances, and that would require a hell of a lot of justification.
Chicago Inspector General Joe Ferguson has the authority to investigate the Chicago Police Department's policies and procedures.
It needs to be thoroughly examined.
It needs to be thoroughly examined.
As a result of our year-long investigation into bad Chicago police raids, which have traumatized dozens of innocent children, Ferguson has launched an investigation into how CPD obtains and executes search warrants.
No, government is not supposed to have basically free license to do whatever the heck they want and leave a place in whatever heck condition they feel like leaving it in.
We take it seriously and we're trying to fix the issues.
Police Superintendent Eddie Johnson continues to refuse a one-on-one interview with CBS 2 about the wrong raid cases we've uncovered. But he did publicly acknowledge the problem at a news conference earlier this month.
When we do these search warrants, there's nothing more important than the trust that the community has in us. So accidental or erroneous search warrants are, unacceptable.
So they raided your home, pointed guns at your kids, and they blew out your ceiling to search for guns, and they found nothing.
Nothing.
And what they left behind, she says, was pain.
When you do something wrong, you fix it. And that's what needs to be done. It needs to be fixed.
The Wilson family is suing the city. Our year-long investigation, Unwarranted, exposed the cases of dozens of innocent children that had guns pointed at them during wrong raids. As a result, a new law was created requiring police training to deal with children during traumatic events like these raids. It goes into effect next year. Brad and Erica, back to you.
All right, Dave Savini, thank you. Our year-long investigation, Wrong Raids, and documentary, Unwarranted, are on CBSChicago.com.